Hi, Bethany, family, and friends. Thank you so much for supporting me to serve full time in global missions all these years. As OM refines our focus to getting the gospel to the least reached communities, I am aware that you are with me, with us, step by step on this journey. Your prayers sustain us. We serve a God that hears and answers prayers. Your friendship is so important, especially since I'm so far away from the people I grew up with, and your faithful finances are also important. One of the passages that have impacted my life is Colossians 3:12 to 14. The message reads, So, chosen by God for this new life of love, dress in the wardrobe God picked out for you: compassion, kindness, humility, quiet strength, discipline. Be even tempered, content with second place, quick to forgive an offense, and regardless of what else you put on, wear love. Somehow, among all of those good things, be content with second place stuck out to me. As I move through different leadership roles in OM, I have to be so careful to not let personal ambition cloud kingdom priorities. This was also the case last year when I was asked to be the associate field leader, second in command for OM's operations in the Caribbean. God settled me with this verse. Now I support the field leader and the team to share the plight of the lost with a section of the world that is rich with evangelical Christians. The Caribbean church has many mature and passionate Christians, but they are still a lot focused inwardly and often cannot conceive of regularly giving to advance the work of global missions. Our team in the different islands bring the message of the lost around the world, and our vision is to wake up the church to see how much they can offer. I spoke with one lady, Paula, 50 years old, serving in the local church for years. Her children are now grown, and she's at a stage to give up herself to global missions. We went through some of the different opportunities needing people throughout the countries where OM serve. I could see her getting excited about her work in Cambodia. I was excited too. I had recently spoken to the field leader in Cambodia, and he said, Yes, send us Caribbean people to teach English as a second language. The need is great here. Here is a short video clip about how OM is impacting lives in Cambodia.
Cambodia, a 95% Buddhist country, is also one of the poorest nations in Asia. Out of 15 million people, a fifth survive on less than $1.20 a day. This poverty breeds all kinds of social injustice.
Environment I grew up in, violence, trafficking, and my family sometimes don't have food to eat, so I need to work hard, collect the rabbit. I cannot go to school the same other children. Many times I plan to kill myself too before.
Mercy Teams International, part of OM's Mekong initiative, serves among the poorest people in Cambodia, seeking to provide practical aid and education while sharing the love of Jesus in places where there is no gospel influence.
So we go to the places where there are no churches at all, where people never have heard of Jesus. We work in 4 areas where there are slums, and we help the people there as they have problems with violence, alcohol, drugs, stealing, and we share the gospel with them.
MTI always come and follow up and visit every day almost.
MTI supports children in these communities who are especially vulnerable and lack access to basic education.
I want to see the kids over here, they can get the better education and have school to study.
We support them, the school material, school uniform, school books, everything that they need to study.
The children all know the gospel, they know all the Bible stories and they tell them at home. And the parents hear them and they are happy.
Before I don't know God too, but after I know the MTI, I believe God.
It's a blessing that we see that people who are first themselves in our program, that they now are able to reach out to their own people.
When I was young, I come here and listen to MTI staff to share the gospel as well.
And so now, by faith, I pray to God, and now I see my community develop a lot.
Every day, individuals impacted by social injustices experience God's love. Their lives are being changed by Jesus, but thousands more remain out of reach. You can offer hope to people in these communities by partnering with OM and local Jesus followers.
Paula was excited yet cautious about how she will obtain the finances to serve long term in Cambodia. That is a part of our job as an OM team in the Caribbean, reminding the church that missions is the job of the church and that they're never too poor to give, and that God is a rewarder of faithful giving. Please keep praying for Paula and for the other conversations that our team is having with people all around the Caribbean. We just had a missions conference, and Ian from Aruba, 20 years old, is excited about going on OM's ship, Logos Hope. Pray that they will be encouraged by people, churches, and organizations who are willing to walk with them in this journey. Pray for our team in 120 countries around the OM world, plus our ship and the impact we are making in the lives of the least reached. My main responsibility is operations. Please pray for us as we work to ensure our structures and our systems are able to support the needs of those presently serving overseas and the many more we want to see going. Thank you, and may God continue using you to be a blessing.